Are you confused between .NET Core and .NET Framework? Not sure which one to pick for your next project? In this video, we'll break it down clearly, feature by feature, to help you decide the best option for your development needs. Welcome to TechSimplified, where we make complex tech simple and practical. Cross-platform support. .NET Core works across Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. Perfect for cloud-native and container-based apps. .NET Framework, Windows only. Ideal for legacy systems that rely on Windows APIs. If cross-platform is a requirement, .NET Core is the obvious choice. Performance and scalability. .NET Core, high performance, scalable, and designed for modern workloads like web APIs and microservices. .NET Framework, solid performance, but not optimized for scalability. Modern apps needing speed and scale? Go with .NET Core. Deployment. .NET Core, self-contained, includes the runtime. Framework dependent, runtime must be installed. .NET Framework must be installed on the target machine. Limited flexibility in deployment. Application types. .NET Core, great for console apps, ASP.NET Core web apps, microservices, and cloud-based services. .NET Framework supports WPF, Windows Forms, and web forms, best for desktop and traditional enterprise apps. Ecosystem and libraries. .NET Core, NuGet package management, open source, and evolving community support. .NET Framework, rich library base, but some are not compatible with .NET Core. Future development. .NET Core forms the base of .NET 5 and beyond, actively developed and future-focused. .NET Framework, no new features, only maintenance updates for existing legacy apps. Tooling. .NET Core supports Visual Studio, Versus Code, JetBrains Rider, and robust CLI, .NET CLI. .NET Framework, primarily tied to Visual Studio on Windows with limited CLI options. When to use each? Use .NET Core for new, scalable, cross-platform, or cloud-based applications. Stick to .NET Framework if you're maintaining older apps built with Windows technologies like WPF. Key takeaway. If you're starting fresh, .NET Core or .NET 5 Plus is the future. .NET Framework still matters, but only when you're supporting legacy systems. There are quite a few misconceptions about .NET Core and .NET Framework that can lead to confusion when choosing between them. Here are some of the most common ones. Is .NET Core just a new version of .NET Framework? No, .NET Core was built from the ground up as a cross-platform, modular framework, whereas .NET Framework is Windows-only and designed for legacy applications. Is .NET Framework outdated and no longer used? No. While Microsoft focuses on .NET Core and later versions, .NET 5 Plus, .NET Framework is still widely used for maintaining legacy applications. Is .NET Core always faster than .NET Framework? No. While .NET Core is optimized for modern workloads, certain Windows-specific applications may perform better on .NET Framework. Is .NET Core doesn't support desktop applications? No. .NET Core didn't support Windows Forms and WPF initially, but .NET 5 Plus unified the platform, allowing desktop development. Is .NET Core harder to learn than .NET Framework? No. .NET Core introduces modern development practices, but many concepts remain similar, making the transition smoother. Is .NET Core doesn't have enough libraries? No. .NET Core supports NuGet packages and has a growing ecosystem with most essential libraries available. Is .NET Framework will be completely replaced? No. Microsoft continues maintenance updates for .NET Framework, ensuring long-term support for legacy applications. Final conclusion. To wrap it up, if you're building new apps, go with .NET Core or .NET 6.7. If you're stuck with older Windows-based software, the .NET Framework still has its place. Like, share, and subscribe to TechSimplified for more straight-to-the-point development insights. See you in the next video.